everyone, my name is Robin Lois and I'm running for Dutchess County Comptroller. I am a native here of the Hudson Valley. I was born and raised in Sullivan County and I live in LaGrangeville with my husband Dale, my daughter Alyssa, and my son Derek. I am also a small business owner here in Dutchess County and I'm an accountant. I've been an accountant for 30 years. I started as a 19-year-old bookkeeper at a CPA firm, and I worked my way up from a bookkeeper, staff accountant, senior accountant, and ultimately to a CPA. In order to get my CPA, I did have to put myself through school. My parents could not afford to put me through school. My dad was a mechanic, my mother a hairdresser, both hardworking entrepreneurs. They taught me the value of hard work, and they taught me that I needed to work hard to get everything that I have. After working in public accounting, I also worked in corporate accounting. I worked for Pepsi Bottling Group in Westchester, where I was a cost accountant. I worked in many different genres of accounting there. Also, a lot of systems implementation, a lot of traveling with the country, working for different plants and warehouses around the country in inventory. And after Pepsi Bottling Group, I also worked for MasterCard International, where I was their Director of Accounting Policies and Procedures, where I wrote their accounting policies and also their internal control systems for how things would be reported in their financial reporting. After meeting my husband in 2001, we moved here to Dutchess County to start and raise our family. My husband's family has been here for the last 40 years, so we wanted to be near them when we started our family. Since then, I've been a small business owner. I have a property management company in Poughkeepsie, and I'm also part owner of a Taconic Sport and Rapid Club in Hopewell Junction. So now, after working in all different genres of accounting, I want to use my experience and qualifications in a public service role. And when I look at where I could add the most value, I really know that that is in the office of the Comptroller here in Dutchess County. I'm confident that I can add value to that office and really bring oversight, accountability, integrity, and hard work to that office that we desperately need. When you look at the office of the Comptroller right now and see the production that's coming out of there, it is really alarming to see the lack of audits that are being produced. When you compare Ulster County's Comptroller's Office budget of $830,000 compared to ours here in Dutchess County of $1.4 million, and also employees of 7 in Ulster County and 12 in Dutchess County, they were able to produce 32 audits and reports in 2016. Here in Dutchess County, our Comptroller only produced 9. And that is alarming to me, because audits are the tools that we use as accountants to find waste, abuse, inefficiencies, and even fraud. Without doing those audits, you cannot find this. So as an accountant, I understand the value of an audit and why it's truly important. My opponent, your current Comptroller, does not understand the value of audits. And that is alarming to me. And it should be to you as well. And the audits that have been done have really been focused on outside contractors that are not county departments. 70% of the audits that have been done over the last 8 years have been contract services and outside nonprofit companies. And this leaves a big gap in county departments. So there are many departments throughout Dutchess County that have not been looked at in several years. And as an accountant, this raises a red flag to me. Millions of dollars are spent in those different departments. These contract agencies could be $200, $300, maybe $1 million. But when you have large county departments of tens of millions of dollars not being looked at, this isn't a problem. This is an audit risk. This is a risk of inefficiencies, fraud, and waste. And it needs to be looked at, and I will look at it as your Comptroller. The Comptroller is the chief accountant and auditor of the county. It's imperative that this position be held by an accountant to lead the office and understand the importance of an audit, how internal controls should happen, and where our risks are here in Dutchess County. With my 30 years of experience, I know that I can start on day one to be your independent advocate, ensuring your tax dollars are spent appropriately. I have no friends in politics that I owe favors. I have no axe to grind with anyone. I am here strictly as your accountant, your steward, watching over your money and ensuring your tax dollars are spent appropriately. I look forward to starting on day one as your independent advocate, working hard, being the person that you can trust, the person with integrity, and the person with strong character and ethics to make sure that our tax dollars are spent appropriately and you are reported to. I'm proud to have the endorsement of the Poughkeepsie Journal, New York State Comptroller Tom DiNapoli, and Congressman Sean Patrick Maloney. Thank you all for your support. I'm Robin Lois. Please vote for me on November 7th.